ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. First of all, offer my millions of obeisances to lotus feet of Asmadya Guru Pad Padma Nityala Prishta Jagat Guru Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj Tirandi Swami Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Dandi Maharaj Nam Nishta Santa Shri Aniruddhas Prabhuji Nityala Prishtam Vishnu Pashi Srimad Bhakti Kumud Santa Goswami Maharaj and all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, please accept my humble obeisances. Reading from Jaiva Dharma, page number 900 in version 2 of this book. There is glossary. Leela Avatar. What is Leela Avatar? Leela Avatar is Krishna's Leela pastime manifestations, examples of Nursingha, Varaha, Kurma, etc. Leela Katha. Leela Katha means descriptions or narrations of the Lord's divine pastimes. Linga Sharir, the subtle material body consisting of mind, intelligence and ego. Lobamayi Shraddha means that the Bhakta wants to serve Krishna in one of the four rasas, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya and Madhurya, following in the footsteps of the Brajavasis. He should be greedy to attain this. That is called Lobamayi Shraddha. Lota. Lota is a thin steel container for water. M. Now we are discussing all the words beginning with M. Madhavi. A fragrant flower which is white when it blossoms and turns pink during the course of the day. The vine of the Madhavi flower. Madhukari, collecting alms from door to door in the manner of a bee who collects honey, madhu, by going from flower to flower. Madhurya, sweetness or beauty. In regard to bhakti, this refers to devotion which is inspired by attraction to Krishna's sweet and intimate features as a beautiful young cowherd boy. This type of devotion allows for the greatest exchange of love between him and his bhaktas. Madhurya Rati, the love or attachment toward Krishna which is expressed in the mood of a lover. Madhyanya, the first period of the day, midday, noon and see Ashtakali Leela. Madhyana Bhakta, Madhyam Bhakta, the practitioner of bhakti who is on an intermediate level. Mahabhav, the highest stage of prema or divine love. In Ujjwal Nilamani, chapter 14, verse 154, Mahabhav is defined when Anurag reaches a special state of intensity. It is known as Bhava or Mahabhava. This state of intensity has three characteristics. Number one, Anurag reaches the state of Sasamvidya, which means that it becomes the object of its own experience. Number two, it becomes Prakashita, radiantly manifest, which means that all eight Sattvic Bhavas become prominently displayed. And number three, it attains the state of Yavat Ashraya Vritti, which means that the active ingredient of this intensified state of Anurag transmits the experience of Radha and Krishna's Bhava to whomsoever may be present and qualified to receive it. This includes both the Sadhaka and Siddha Bhaktas. Mahajan, a great personality who teaches and sets an example for others. Mahanta, the head of a monastery or temple. Mahaprabhu, the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya, see Chaitanya in the glossary of names. Maha Akash is the great unlimited sky or space. Mahaprasad, see Prasad. Mahatma, magnanimous or great soul, a title of respect offered to those elevated in spiritual consciousness. Mahavakya, principal statements or utterances of the Upanishads. Pranama Om is the true Mahavakya of the Vedas as established in chapter 12. However, Sri Shankaracharya has widely broadcast four aphorisms as Mahavakyas. Therefore, the word Mahavakya has come to be associated with these expressions. Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahma, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 1.4.10. Tat Tvam Asi Shvetaketo, O Shvetaketo, you are that. Chandogya Upanishad 6.8.7. Prajnanam Brahma, the supreme knowledge is Brahma. Aitare Upanishad 1.5.3 and Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. All the universe is Brahma. Chandogya Upanishad 3.14.1. Mala, see Tulsi Mala. Malfut, an Islamic term for ignorance. Malati, a kind of jasmine flower or its plant. Mamaji, maternal uncle. Mamata literally means minus, attachment or possessiveness. Mamata for material objects or persons is the cause of bondage, whereas Mamata for Guru, Vaishnavas and spiritual objects is the cause of liberation. In the spiritual world, Mamata is one of the characteristics of Prema. Man. Man consists of the bhavas such as Srimati Radhika's jealous anger that prevent the Nayaka and Nayika from meeting freely, although they are together and attracted to each other. Mantra, a mystical shloka composed of the names of Sri Bhagavan, which addresses any individual deity. Mantras are given to a disciple by a guru at a time of Diksha. The question may be raised that since Bhagavan Nam is independent, how can mantras which are composed of the names of the Lord, Bhagavan Nama, be dependent upon Diksha? Srila Jaiva Goswami discussed this question in Bhakti Sandarbha Anuched 284. He says that mantras are Bhagavan Namatmika. This means that mantras are composed of the names of Bhagavan. The difference is that mantras also contain some special words like Nama, Swaha and Kling. Shri Bhagavan and Rishis have invested mantras with special power by which those mantras reveal one's own specific relationship with Krishna. Therefore, it may seem that mantras are endowed with some special potencies that are not invested in Nama. A contradiction arises because if Bhagavan Nam, which is lacking these special attributes, is able to bestow the supreme object of attachment, Parama Purushartha, without any need for Diksha, how is it that mantras are dependent on Diksha when they are even more powerful than Nam? Srila Jaiva Goswami analyzes that by the constitutional nature of mantras, they are not dependent on Diksha. Nonetheless, people in general are influenced by the bodily conception and their hearts are polluted with abominable desires. In order to curb these tendencies, the Rishis have established regulations to be followed in the Archan Marga. Otherwise, by constitutional nature, there is no difference between Nam and Mantra in the matter of their independence of any formalities. Nam, being non-different from Nami or Bhagavan himself, is already invested with all potencies. Therefore, in actuality, the glory of Nam is superior to that of mantras. Yet, Jaiva Goswami says that the Diksha mantras are invested with the power to reveal the sadhaka's specific relationship with the Lord. Shri Bhagavata Samam Atma Sambandha Vishesha Pratipadakascha Bhakti Sandarbha Anuched 284. The same thing is stated in Anuched 283. Divyam Jnanam hi atra Srimati Mantre Bhagavat Swarupa Jnanam Tena Bhagavata Sambandha Vishesha Jnanam Cha Si Diksha. This means that when a guru who is situated on the platform of Bhav gives Diksha, the mantras are invested with the knowledge of Bhagavan's Swarup and knowledge of one's specific relationship with him. Therefore, those who are desiring to attain the Prema Seva of Shri Krishna in Vraja, in one of the four relationships of Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya or Madhur, should accept Diksha mantras from a guru who is established in one of these moods. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarvesha kripa sindhave cha paridanam pavane vaishnave